both look nice, Effie. Just make me want to go, and then Annie, you both look nice. Make it go, and then Artemis, make it the boot look nice, and then make it go, and then Agni, not Agni, duality, you both look nice. Make me go, and then back.
Sly not joining us?
Sly will be here shortly. They're just running a little bit late. Hello, everyone. Thank you for waiting for Sly to finish, or Sly. Theater to finish their which. Bleh. Words are hard. Oh my fucking god! I don't know how I'm gonna DM.
I didn't know that you pushed the button. I just remember you saying, "Everybody ready?" Oh yeah.
Yeah, that usually means I push the button.
Usually you say, but you do usually say, "Okay, I'm pushing the button."
Yeah.
But I think that you did it on purpose this time, just so everyone could see my pre-stream ritual.
No.
I did not dye my hair. I just haven't dyed it in a while, and it's washed out.
And
it's growing out. But
we are going to start the stream with a giveaway. Woo! It is our Trevor Project giveaway. So if you donated to the Trevor Project during the last month, first of all, I'm sorry, because some shit came out over the weekend about them. Sorry. And secondly, thank you for donating, because it is a good cause. They just treat their workers like shit.
Yep. Oh, okay. And we were unaware of it at the time, and I'm super pissed about it.
Me too.
It's like, we just did so fuckers.
Yep. So we're going to spin the wheel, and whoever gets this, gets it.
You're going to get it. Oh yeah, you're going to get it. I'm only on there once.
That was close. Everybody who donated is only on there once.
Oh, okay. That was like a gathering.
Well, it looks like it's Liz won the giveaway. That's 2 giveaways in a row, Liz.
Yay, Liz!
You run our Halloween one and you won. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. So Liz, you are the winner of our giveaway. I already have your t-shirt size. I'm going to order that for you and send it over to Artemis, who's going to ship you the package. Yay! Thanks everybody for donating, and we're sorry. So, our sponsor this tonight is, of course, Canadian Dice. You can go to canadiandice.ca, use the code THEVECTER, all one word, for 10% off of your order. Maggie's Dice Pick of the Week is something, I can't remember what it is, because I didn't see the picture go by. I'm so prepared. That's how I remember things. Oh, it is Bloodshot, which is a very cool translucent dice. You can see blue and purple and red inside of it. Very neat. So go and order it. Use our code and you get 10% off that order. Scheduling this week. Artemis and I are going to be over on Cantrips and Coffee's channel on Wednesday at 9 o'clock for our new Call of Cthulhu game. Thursday, we've got Song of Crystal and Shadow. Friday, we got Pixies 5. Saturday, Together Among the Stars. And our special guest this week is Aaron from Even Footing Games. Sunday, we're back with Blood in the Six, where we're probably all going to die, except for Jasmine, because we fucked up. We fucked up real bad.
I fell asleep during the session. What the fuck did you idiots do?
Attacked somebody who may have been an Anarch Baron.
Wait, you...
And fed from him.
You dumb idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're definitely not going to burn the place to the ground and die inside of it. It's fine.
Fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Anyway, you can go to our merch store, tinyurl.com/merch. For all of your backpack needs. Our podcast, as always, is available on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. And we're going to pause for 2 seconds to cut for said podcast.
Penis.
Good. Done. Where we last left off, the adventurers had explored Yinric's book, which by proxy allowed them to explore his recent memories regarding the ritual that was used to secure Shakuna's heart beneath the cloche, wrapped in lightning. The ritual itself, Yinric is now aware of, as well as how to reverse it, as Dark Lords cannot be trusted, even when they have good intentions, as Chakuna did when all of this began. Power corrupts. Absolutely. Returning to the surface of the ziggurat, Yinric, Athelstan, Keli, Ulrich, and Sly all wake to find themselves drained and damaged still from entering the memories, but still somehow with the perks that they had gone in with. For example, Keli had temporary hit points that have returned. Around you now stands Gordon, Liliana, the Bagman, a bunch of displacer beasts. At the bottom of the stairs, Atlas, a rogue nightmare, Breeze, and a young purple worm that they befriended. Because why not make this a catastrophe?
Look, you're the one driving this flying umbrella.
I am not. I'm following your bullshit. And my bullshit.
It was your bullshit that made this purple worm a friend of mine. So
I'm aware.
Deal with your own bullshit.
It was funny.
It was, and was very proud of you.
Thanks.
All I'm expecting is it to turn into a freaking abyssal chicken, like a freaking shrieker from Tremors.
They're so
Just
cute,
fall
though.
around Breeze.
They're so cute, though.
Eventually, it
Tempting.
evolves into an ass blaster.
Yeah, those are less cute.
Far
Shrieker just
funnier,
be
though.
like, they'd be like,
So, you stand now with the Bagman leaning along the cloche, long fingers stroking against the manifestation of the tiny hut, with lightning arcing between his fingers as he does so.
So, what have you decided? You stand on the precipice of a new beginning for Valachan, or its ultimate destruction. Do you take a life and usurp it, destroy it from the get-go, or allow Chakuna to live and complete the trial that she has intended?
I don't know why we're still talking about this.
Where do you stand in all of this?
Me,
Mm-hmm.
end it now. Destroy Valachan and all of its horrors. Allow it to die like Darkhold.
Why?
For blood.
It's not a good enough reason.
Is for me. You think we are allies now, Keli?
Gods, no. I don't trust you.
Good, you shouldn't.
I don't trust any of you.
Creature of my word. However, I have my own allegiances and thoughts. Trusting me would be very foolish indeed.
Are you going to do it or not, Yinric?
Am I going to do what? Specifically.
Foolish of me to think that you would cease talking in circles now that you have your goddamn pages back. Are you going to give us access to the fucking heart or not?
Shakuna's heart.
Yes.
That one.
The one that lays upon the table beneath the barrier that you have raised.
And your intent after the barrier is dropped.
Yes.
No.
I will rend it from where it stands, and I will feed it to Mina bit by bit to lick the blood from her lips, and then I will help her tear her own heart out and place it upon that table where you will perform the ritual once again, and it will never be touched. If it is what she wants. If not, I don't fucking care. This whole thing was a waste.
I mean, you know how to save Darkon.
At what
I don't
cost?
know that I would call that saving it.
I mean, it's a prison. Do you think it was going to be a nice, easy way to save it?
I never expected there to be a nice, easy way. There is a reason the domains are in a limbo of punishment. What is punishment of a quick, easy death? Something that lasts longer.
But if you were to stabilize Darkon, I do have the ritual to protect you after you do so.
Yeah, I know.
But I will not let you kill Chakuna.
Fine. Fine.
Fierce little rabbit.
Say that one more time.
Fierce little rabbit.
Okay. And your point is?
May I comment? I'm so often without entertainment. You have all proven to be quite entertaining.
You could go anywhere. Do anything.
Yes,
So why do you not?
do you think many would look upon me and speak with me?
Perhaps not.
Maybe if you showered once in a while. That was out of character.
When is the last time you showed kindness to anyone?
Why should I show kindness to anyone when it has never been given to me?
I mean,
Do you want
Technic-
it?
he technically helped us get the ritual with no gain to himself.
Just words.
Well, I'm sure that there is something to be gained from this. There is always something to be gained from nonsense like this.
Wise words.
What do you view kindness as? And do you even want it?
Are we really entertaining hypotheticals and esotericism?
No, I just figured that I would feed this hypothetical train of circles that this conversation has become.
Oh,
Why are we still standing here? A
you
forest
are-
will grow
Sure.
from beneath my feet by the time this is all said and done.
Athelstan, are
do
you
something.
sure that you are willing to do this to Mina?
I will do whatever she wants me to. There she lies, and I cannot go to her. She lays unconscious, and I don't know why.
If you do this, if you complete the ritual with her, you will be separated from her forever.
If it's what she wants. I accept my fate. Don't shake your head at me, Keli.
You are long past the years I can tell you what to do. All I can do is clean up after you. You will do as you wish.
Such a cruel thing that I want to say.
And say it. Now is not the time to mince words.
She is not Rirka.
I never said she
Stop
was.
comparing me and her to what has happened to you.
Power corrupts absolute.
She's had power ever since she was created and or born. Ever since she rose up out of that garden. She's always had power.
Sometimes it is slower with others, but it is always the same.
If you were a part of the Green, then you would not to say that. The Green has been here for much longer than any of us have. It has seen civilizations rise and fall, and it will again.
Such is the way of things. History always repeats itself.
Yes.
The
Because
only thing that ever
humanity
stays the same
is stupid.
is time.
Then what are we
Do
all
what you will at
standing
this
around
point.
here?
Well, it would seem your only roadblock is the rabbit.
Yinric, what do you stand to gain from all of this?
And from what exactly?
Why have you brought us here if you were meant to protect her?
She's the one that sent me out to find you. My assumption is she wanted him, and Sly and Athelstan had contact for him. And then I had a way to stabilize Darkon.
You have a way to summon her.
What?
You have a way to summon her.
I do.
I feel like we are missing a party in this conversation.
Can Athelstan, out of character, Moose, can Athelstan reach out with the Green to me? Not
You can
through
tr-
it. With it.
You can try.
Tell me what to roll.
You're going to roll a D100, or you can choose to fail and step further into the green.
I'm pulling up my scale here. Okay, where am I right now? Ooh. So if I choose to fail, it will work automatically.
Possibly.
Feel like he would. but I'm going to put it up to the dice.
Okay.
$96. Shit.
Okay.
Is 96 good or bad?
You step deeper into the green. With that, the world around you becomes vibrant and lush almost immediately. And everyone standing around you begins to take ongoing damage as the vines and grasses and thorns dig into their skin through their armor.
Everybody's within a 20-foot radius of me.
Just make it a little bit clearer for anybody who wants to move out of the radius.
Well,
Gordon, get Sly out of here.
Yes, of course. I assume Sly would
protest.
protest. So Gordon would pick her up and drag her out.
Probably physically pull her.
Yep.
Mhm.
Reaching through the
Says-
green,
It says that there are physical changes, Appy.
yes.
Oh, okay. I'll let you describe that after you tell me what happens. Sorry, I interrupted
No.
you.
You're okay. As you push through the green, your fingers curl and begin to show signs of green themselves. Pulling leaves, flowers. The ground beneath you again begins to grow vines and thorns. And even though the area around you immediately is considered difficult terrain, you are not inhibited at all. Keela, you take another d4 of piercing damage.
What else?
Getting there.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're okay.
I'm so scared. Oh dear.
You all watch as the mantle that is often hidden by Athelstan's shroud begins to manifest in reality, physically. His tail swipes in such a way, Keeli, that you feel it hit your ankles, and the wings burst forth, spreading wide behind his back. Eyes everywhere begin to appear, and the horrid bone or bark mask begins to manifest in reality. 2 large antlers begin to sprout from his brow, curling backwards and spiking up towards the heavens like the thorns that prick at your skin. And you hear her, Athelstan. Just a soft humming in the back. Old songs you used to sing together when you were children. She is not beyond your reach, but you know what you must do.
No, I don't.
Civilization has thrived for too long.
Oh.
It all returns to the green eventually, but you could help it along.
I reach out to try and touch her with through the green, to give her what she needs. If she would take it, just to stand.
In your mind's eye, you begin to picture an open glade with long, knee-deep grass, soft and silky. The wind is clean and cool, smelling of daisies and fresh earth. And you see her standing with her back to you. Her head turns to the side somewhat, and you see her in profile. Speak.
Give you everything that you want.
I know.
And I do. Stand. Come back.
It's a hard decision to make.
Whatever you decide.
I know. It isn't home. But it could do.
Could ever find you a way to get back home. Doesn't matter. Could just let it fall apart anyway.
It's a prison, Athelstan.
I know.
It's not freedom. It's not the garden.
It's not.
It's not the
facade.
roots. Yes.
It's not real.
It would do. But not for long.
I always told myself that I would pull everything back together and remake it for you.
I know.
If it is not now, then let's get the fuck out of here.
Other magics are at play here.
Are you trapped here?
Somewhat.
What can I do? Tell me what to do.
A decision must be made. I cannot make it. If you wish to be free from here, cut out my heart and replace Chakuna's.
But that's not what you want.
It would do for a time.
But it's not what you want. And he'll step closer to her.
Come now, my love, you know if your father could escape of all people, so can I.
But I would not heed you.
She looks back to the sort of open greenery in front of her. Offers a big sigh. You and your friends could leave as early as today.
And go where?
Wherever you wish. Sustain Darkon. Travel the mists. Try to find your own escape.
I won't imprison you here. If that's not what you want. A temporary fix is not going to fix anything.
made peace with it. That's what must happen. That's what will happen. I am not a creature that will be so easily stuck.
So it's just the decision of yay or nay that you stay here. By your own word.
By my own word.
Then it is done. Fuck it. Let's go. Leave here.
You will
I know.
complete the trial? Or do you kill Chakuna now?
Oh, you always know that when I kill, I prefer them to be looking me in the eyes.
Feel you will be hard-pressed to insist that upon your friends. They want out. And Yinric will not so easily allow you to kill Shakuna's heart. Or Chakuna directly.
She stays out of my way. I don't give a fuck about that woman. She will meet her fate like the many before her. One way or another, just as we all do.
As you wish, my love. You are sent back into what is essentially your body. The horrifying visage of nature personified. Eli, you're going to take some more damage.
So what are we doing? What do you want? I don't care about this heart.
Let us leave. Let us finish the trial.
And let's get the fuck out of here. Breeze,
What about Mina?
she will come with us.
She will?
Yes.
How?
Much like our new friend here. She is also a creature of her word. And sometimes only an answer is needed.
You will leave this place then.
Sounds like it.
Why not?
Disappointing, but not unexpected.
I don't
Yeah.
care.
We have no way to drop the cloche.
Of course you do. Kill the rabbit.
He's done nothing to us.
Hasn't he?
Well,
He's the one who
Okay.
brought you all
Apart from
here.
a little bit of lightning.
He's done he's definitely
Not to mention the
done
lightning.
more than nothing, Eli. I want to kill Yinric for many reasons, but protecting someone that he very obviously cares about is not one of them. He has made his bed. He can lie in it.
I'm afraid our time is growing short in that case.
Are these displacer beasts about to attack us then?
I have no control over them.
I never said you did.
Why not ask them then?
Think I can actually. I can actually. He looks at the one directly across the room from him next to Mina. What is your will?
And what are
Okay.
you using to complete this?
He's always been able to speak to beasts and animals.
Displacer beasts are considered monstrosities.
And why are they called beasts?
Just for funsies.
Because
can't
D&D
even-
is confusing.
Can't bend it a little bit? Sure, fine. I push the green into them to speak with them. He's already there, might as well.
Okay.
They're standing. It was standing in his aura, so it's at least touched some of him. He reaches through that where he's touched.
What's your DC?
Or
Your spellcasting DC.
oh, I think it's 17.
Okay, let's see here.
I think. You'd think I've written that down somewhere.
Probably
Uh,
16 if you're maxed out in charisma. Unless you've got something else that...
No, it's a DC 15, it looks like.
That sounds low.
Does sound low. Let me just double check here.
I've got charisma 20 and it's a 16 for me, so...
Yeah,
Depending
8
on what
plus
Peter-
4 plus 3 is 15.
Doesn't seem right, but
So-
okay, sure, 15.
I rolled a 16.
Okay.
Ugh.
The displacer beast behind you on the stairs just lowers his head and snarls at you.
I
I'm
don't
out of
have
patience.
Atlas's character sheet, so I don't know what he's got packed.
I released it.
I'm out of patience. Let's
Oh,
go.
Maybe it just didn't. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Do we agree?
If you think we should go, then we'll go. But you need to
Oh, the
calm
hell.
as well so we can...
I am
return
calm.
You. You need to stop hurting people around you then.
I don't think he's noticed. He might
Keela has literally not moved.
look down at Keli.
Look at Keli.
Because I just looked and I am now counting as one size larger. I
So,
am a large creature.
yes, you are. Hang on, why isn't it letting me make you big? There we go.
Big boy.
So,
Messing around with like Athelstan has a big enough head already. Don't make it bigger.
you look down at Keli's feet and you can see the vines beginning to wrap around her ankles, up their thighs, and holding onto their hips with these massive thorns digging into their flesh through their armor.
And he'll look up into their eyes. You have already fallen once.
Yes. I am still falling.
You don't need to.
I don't need to what?
Fall.
It's done.
That's simple.
Athelstan, let her go.
Step
Come back
away.
to me.
Step away.
No.
Mina.
There's no response.
I think he'll take a step. He would take a step forward.
The displacer beast standing directly beside Mina moves to put 2 large paws on either side of her. Sorry, 4 large paws on either side of her. Standing over her like a protective mother to their kit.
I incite the monstrosity that's called a beast
Go for it.
with advantage.
Why do you have advantage?
Because you gave it to me. All nature-based checks are made with advantage.
But this is a monstrosity, not a beast.
Okay, then what am I rolling?
Just a regular insight check.
Okay. Oh, it still rolled. My bad. Just take the lower one.
No, I'll take the 8. Hard to read. You know animals. Displacer beasts are kind of animals. It's obviously protective in some manner.
It will be okay, Athelstan. We must leave this place.
I don't want to leave without her.
I understand. But I think you must at this point. Unless you choose to end all of this with her heart.
We can leave with her or without her. One involves killing Chakuna, the other, we leave this place.
You begin to see the vines growing up beneath Mina and the displacer beast, pricking into her skin.
Takes a step back. No. He'll hunch over himself and try and become smaller to pull it back away. When he hurts, he wants to be intentional.
You smell fresh blood.
He turns around and looks at Kili.
The vines have moved up to her stomach.
Stop. Stop it. Help me stop it.
I cast Calm Emotions at Athelstan.
I reach up and grip his face.
Okay, go ahead and roll
I think he just leans right into it then.
So if
And
you're-
grasps their hands.
Athelstan. You can choose to fail the check from Breeze.
I don't think he's even paying attention.
Breeze,
So I think
Athelstan
yeah.
succeeded and they're safe.
Okay.
With
I mean,
Kili
like,
reaching,
I think he would fail I think he would fail. Because he's trying to stop it.
Automatic response, your knee-jerk response if you're not paying attention to Breeze is
okay.
to save.
Okay.
So, just a couple things to fix here. Pick another target, Breeze.
The bag man.
Your spell reaches out to curl around Athelstan to try and calm his mind, but it finds no purchase. And as the spell, the magical blight, deflects the magic towards the bagman, his beady yellow eyes look down the ziggurat at you, and he smiles. And you begin to hear this dissonance in the back of your head growing louder and louder, like a tidal wave, coming in closer and closer, deafening. The words are there. They should make sense, but it's nonsense. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm. These are my specialty. I'm just going to drop it in there and you can tell me what happens.
All right. So you are able to resist what is essentially a gibbering mouth spell.
If Athelstan is like leaning into me,
Yeah, he can't help it. He's like holding your hands against his face.
As you're holding onto his face, you can feel the eyes blinking under your palms. You can feel that bone bark mask on his face. And what's weirder is the skin. You felt Athelstan's skin before. It feels almost like fresh greenery, like a new leaf. Soft, but sturdy.
Eli just looks into his regular eyes and just says, "Come back to me, and I would like to cast Divine Favor on him."
Oh, shit. Okay. What does Divine Favor look like?
For Eli, she does her very best to remember who she was before she fell, before she lost everything that was herself. She's been finding bits and pieces of herself since this boy came into her life. And now here he is in front of her and he's in pain. So she does everything she can to remember all of that healing light she used to be made up of and pours it into Athelstan.
Okay. Athelstan, with how deep you are into the green, struggling only with the fact that you hurt Mina. Do you accept the Divine Favor?
Yes.
You can take one step back into the black.
Can't imagine it's a pretty sight. Going from one size larger back to one's regular-ish size.
It's painful.
Yeah.
Like having your roots ripped out. The ground below you begins to sputter and brown in the areas beyond your new aura, the one that doesn't hurt. And your size as it shrinks, it's like you were too big all of a sudden, and now you're trying to compact yourself back into your regular meat suit. Bones are breaking and shuddering and shoving close together. Skin is briefly sagging before it tightens back up like it used to be. And
Ulrich is pulling Liliana closer to himself to block seeing this.
okay. And your shroud becomes more faded, spectral, as opposed to vibrant and physical.
drops his head down onto Akili's shoulder.
Got you.
Fucking hurt.
I know.
Get these off of you. And he like rips the vines off of her.
In the back of your mind, you hear soft screaming as the vines are torn. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Be sure to hold him up.
Mm-hmm. You are suffering your second stress effect.
Can we just go? This is bullshit.
Yes. Let's leave. I start to lead him away.
Let's go.
Now the question, do you all agree to leave?
I think he'll stop when he is across from Alaric and Liliana. If you try to leave with him now, we'll all be trapped here forever until either you come back or you die. That thing may be a man of its word. Are you coming? Or not?
Liliana looks up at you, Alaric.
Know that if you try to leave, you do us all. And I can't let that happen. I want to trust you, Alaric. But you didn't tell the truth.
Eli, as you stand beside Athelstan, looking to Liliana and Alaric, you can see that your divine favor seems to be lingering around everyone. Just faint glints of feathers, golden and bright, drifting in and out of nothingness around everyone. Everyone is granted divine favor for the interim, if they choose to accept it.
Sure.
Gives you radiant damage.
Okay.
Okay.
I do not hold what you did against you. I understand.
Of
A mother's
course.
love is the mother's love. But you cannot leave now. We'll find another way to get you home. Please. Let's go.
And what is to stop them from leaving now and dooming us anyway?
Well, you still have the bag, do you not? She looks at Liliana.
I do.
Then we leave with the bag and he has no choice. Let's go.
Okay. Sorry, the clicking.
All right, Vince is opening the microwave.
That's a loud microwave.
So loud.
It's like
Oh my
right
goodness.
up at the top
Is
of
it
the
like a
stairs.
freaking one of those giant microwaves from the 80s? Damn.
Don't
It's got
mock
like
my
all the
microwave.
it's got like 3 latches on the door. Tung.
Okay.
Does it scream like a mechanical pain in the night when you try and hit off just before the 1 second hits and you open the door and it makes more noise than the beeping does? Obviously.
Okay. Don't worry about it. Come on. Let's go.
Make your choice.
Alaric? Please.
You're not the only one that has a child that they would like to get back to. Just remember that.
Oi, Bagman, are you coming with us?
I go where the bag goes.
Can
Cool.
you come with us?
Can we fucking go now?
We can leave right now.
Anybody looking at Alric is literally just seeing him looking back and forth between everybody. Very, very conflicted.
How many times have we saved your ass? And how many times have you done the same? How many times, Alaric? I'm starting to think you owe me.
I start making for the stairs.
He's coming with us. If you come with us. If you leave, you doom us all.
Every
Selves.
day could be 10 years for our daughter. You were gone 10 years, but it was 2 weeks for us.
I'm sure the bagman can control where he shows up. And when he shows up.
Where,
Bring you back the
young
day you
breeze,
left.
not when.
Damn it.
Do you want me to be the bad guy then?
No. You cannot.
Because I will.
This has to be their choice, Ethelstan.
If they try to leave Keli, then we are here forever.
Yinric,
Until
you're
either they
making a
come back or
face.
they
Why are
die.
you making a face?
If you play coy in answer to this question, Yinric, you will not appreciate my reaction. It's been a long day.
Then make sure the question is quite specific.
He starts going down the stairs. No, never
You
mind. He's
coming
heading
with us,
toward the
Yinric, or
stairs.
not?
I didn't hear a word you said.
Are you coming or not?
I mean, yeah, why not? I was supposed to help you stabilize Archon, was I not?
We don't know what you were supposed to do.
I remember what I'm supposed to do.
Then let's go. Now.
After you, Alaric. Liliana.
I'm waiting for them.
But I do have one question.
Of course you do.
What?
Under what assumption, if they leave, would we all be doomed?
Not doomed.
We are not
The
able to
trial would go
finish
on
the
forever, would
trial.
it not?
No.
Explain.
Then how come you let us assume
Explain.
that the entire time? I'm going
And
to
how come
fucking rend
Chakuna?
his head from his
And how come
shoulders.
Chakuna let us believe that? The
She's a
whole time?
lying bitch.
It's implied.
Care to elaborate?
I am. Without the trial, Valachan dies. Simple.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So, the sacrifice, the hunt, rejuvenates the realm to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
It is a set amount of time.
How long?
Thank God.
During the time of the solstice, or until the Dark Lord dies.
So
How
what
long
is
is
the
the
time of
solstice?
It varies,
What's
but
the
A
longest attend?
guesstimate. Sorry, Breeze.
no more than
Shut
410
up,
day.
Pappy.
All right.
No
Repeat
more
that.
than 410 day. That's the longest one's been.
So 4 weeks.
Of this bullshit.
We get to the temple and we sit there. If they leave.
If memory serves, anyone to complete the trial that has participated gets free leave of the realm.
Lovely. I look at this giant ass displacer beast in front of me.
Nice,
May I
kitty.
please go past you?
Forgot there was one in front of you.
Yeah, Breeze is just literally standing right next to us,
skirting my
like,
way around it.
I feel like Breeze is just
I
standing
wasn't
there
even
going,
watching the map. I
"Nice
was watching you
kitty."
guys. The displacer beast steps aside, but
Well, I
keeps
get
a
on the
close
fucking
watch
stairs.
on all of you.
Are you coming, Bagman?
he'll let Gordon
you
and Sly
coming?
slip past.
Alaric? Liliana?
I don't go down by
He comes
Alice.
if you go. You will not be without your way back.
We can leave right now.
All of us.
If you wish to go to Thane, provided I can find my way there, of course.
I don't fucking trust this guy as long as I can. Do you even have a name
A real name?
or something you want to be called?
My name has been lost to the eons.
Yeah, you said that before, but the Bagman, the Bagman, the Bagman. No one is their title.
It's a capital T.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the Dark Lord of Darkon, the Dark Lord of Valachan. It is a title.
Yes.
If it's what you want to be called, sure.
Breeze, are you bringing this worm with us?
If we stay in the area, yes.
So Yinric.
This has been a very weird day.
Yeah.
Keli, as you move down the stairs, Keli, the nightmare kind of bumps his nose up against Atlas and disappears in a poof of flame.
Poor solidarity. Nay. Clip clop.
Get your hooves up.
Clip clop, get your hooves up, motherfuckers.
Gilly just kind of reaches over and pats Atlas.
It was really sad.
So
I know.
even if everyone made it to the shrines, they'd be stuck there until the solstice ended anyway. Is that correct?
What are you eating? He's just got like takeaway.
Yeah, Yinric just eating a bowl of pork fried rice.
Just pulled it out of his pack, steaming. Just like popped the top of a bag of heating.
Yeah.
It's shaped like a frog.
He's freaking Bugs Bunny. He's got hammer space.
It's actually cup ramen.
Yeah.
There you go. Alaric,
If we were
come
to
with
get
us to the shrine.
What are you
if
trying
we
to say,
were
Breeze?
get to the if we were to get to the shrine, Yinric, does that complete our trial? Or do we have to wait until the whole thing is done?
If everyone who was deemed part of the trial is either dead or at a shrine, the whole thing's done.
Or until the solstice is over.
Yes.
And the shrines have been deemed to be peaceful ground.
Yes.
And however, so my question would be, if we make it to a shrine, that means our part of the trial is over,
Correct.
which means they could leave.
From my understanding, no one's ever left.
They would have completed their part of the trial, making it to a shrine.
Yes.
They just disappeared. Worst case, we wait at the shrine for a few extra weeks.
Sounds like a plan.
I don't see it taking us
You
more
need
than a
to live
few
with
extra
that.
days to get to one of these shrines. We can
Alaric,
leave.
Leon, I am sorry, but we cannot leave right now. I want to by every god in existence. You know I want to. But you also know who I am, and I cannot just leave people in need. Damn it all.
We could have gone home today.
You know I want to.
Today, Athelstan. Alaric, whatever your fucking name is. I'm so mad.
How long have you been married to this guy?
Too long. Fuck that guy.
I didn't touch her.
Hey, my mom's known me for 30 years, and she still calls me by my uncle's name.
That's not something to brag about. Weird flex, but okay.
My mom flips between mine and my brother's names all the time.
My mom and dad too. So sometimes our cousin Patricia gets thrown in there just for good measure.
Fuck. Yeah.
Liliana, you know I know how you feel.
Do me a favor, Keli. Don't fucking talk to me right now, okay? I don't need your empathy.
No.
Sure. Come on, let's go.
Wait. Yinric, you said
Yes?
the longest the solstice ever lasts is for 10 days.
For 10 day.
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
How long have we been here since the trial started?
4 days.
For like 3 or 4 days.
I thought it was like 5. Isn't it 5? I have 5 written down for some reason.
It's been about 5
I don't-
days.
I don't have my notes up in front of me, so I
Yeah,
don't know
I-
exactly.
Haven't necessarily kept track of how many long rests we've taken.
Because we slept inside the shrine. I mean,
Yes.
inside the temple.
Oh yeah.
Behind our little
Okay.
rock wall that Gordon made.
You big, strong, beefy bull.
You big, strong, beefy boy.
He's best boy.
That slice of beef. Athelstan will before he heads
mean-
down the stairs. Sorry, go ahead.
I have an alternative to where you could leave now and still
What?
count toward trial completion.
And that is.
He drops the close, we
mean-
eat the heart, we go home.
Technically, you have to be at the shrine or die.
Do we have
Is
enough to
death
bring him
permanent
back?
in the
No, it
trial?
won't. I'm
I
not
can
sure.
only fix one of them.
I can fix both.
Oh,
Are you saying you're gonna kill us?
with pleasure. And he pulls in,
And
and
then
he
bring him
reaches
back.
towards his axe.
Liliana's
yeah,
already
well,
got a knife out.
No, I wasn't not serious, Gaffy.
She's already got a knife out.
Yeah. Okay.
That's proper response.
That's
I
fine.
mean, you die, and as you are put into the bag, you get resurrected. You're no longer in Valachan technically, so therefore you're fine. If you're not willing to wait, that's the only other compromise I can offer.
Yinric,
That is its own risks.
How-
Yes.
how are you going to revive us?
I pull out my magic stone. With this.
Ah, damn, I knew that thing could do stuff like that.
That thing. Oh my god.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Both of us?
Yes.
Liliana looks up at you, Alaric. And with that, we're going to take a quick break because Sly just got here and I need to fix the cameras. So we'll be right back. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
We're back. So, where we left off before break, you would all come to the decision that you would not fuck with Chakuna's heart. And it's time to go. However, an option has been given to Alaric and Liliana to allow them to leave now. And Liliana is currently waiting for Alaric to decide. Duality? Hello?
He looks towards Yinric and if Liliana's willing, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm willing.
Which one do you want to go first?
One moment.
Uh,
He takes a ring off of his finger and throws a couple of things in the satchel and Kili. It isn't going to make up for everything, but here's everything that we at least found.
Okay,
Gordon,
thank you.
I need you to walk to the other side of the ziggurat.
Which side? Because, I mean, there's
The
four
opposite side of
sides.
me. The opposite side of me.
Okay. And he still has Sly over his shoulder.
I'm just like,
So he walks to the other side.
Ulrich turns off his cannon.
Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
I'm
What- what-
scared.
What do
character
you
moves.
Scared.
what do you need me to do?
Stand there and don't move.
Can I breathe?
Lili- Yes, of course.
All
Yeah,
right.
all right. Are you ready?
Liliana takes your hand, Ulrich.
Is anyone ever ready for something like this? Just do it.
Okay.
Are you
I
about to kill
released the
them?
spell I've been holding.
Okay.
Yep, he's about to kill them.
Above, the cavern begins to swell with a storm, something that you have seen before from Yinric. Sorry, based on the name. And it begins to swirl and grow in mass until lightning is arcing out, hitting the lightning pillars, seeming to gather
Ulrich.
power from them.
Don't ever let me see your faces ever again.
If you wouldn't do the same, it would involve Mina.
I'm upfront about my intentions. Goodbye.
Respectfully, Athelstan, go fuck
Fuck you.
yourself. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Go fuck yourself.
I
I
released
hope
the
you
spell.
fall down the stairs and break your goddamn
Fuck
neck.
you. I
I
throw
released
you
the
down the
full
stairs myself.
spell.
Okay.
Okay.
How much does it
So-
normally do?
5d20.
1d10, then all of the damage of every lightning spell in 60 feet of it.
Okay. So you are going to roll.
Yay, math.
This is rather extravagant. You know, I could have just severed the connection between their vertebrae quite quickly.
You're going to roll 16d12
Damn.
and your standard damage.
Damn it,
Okay.
Sophia.
Come on.
One
Do I need to
round.
roll
It's,
standard damage too?
let's see here.
Wow.
No, they are both unconscious and dying.
I spit
Okay.
on the floor at their feet. Start walking down the stairs.
As you spit, you see Liliana's complexion begin to change.
Oh, great.
Pale skin begins to turn blue and glassy. Her mouth and nose disappear. And a doppelganger lays before you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
I
No,
fucking
knew that shit.
that bitch! I fucking knew
Fucking
it!
hell.
I spit again. I take my boot and I fucking kick it in the face.
Don't go near him.
Okay, I don't.
My like back is to like this whole thing, and I'm like, what is happening? Gordon, rotate.
Athelstan is
Oh.
like roaring. He's like,
You don't want to see this, babe. It's okay.
you! Fuck you!
Oh, okay.
You stupid idiot!
I let the spell arc one more time just to be safe.
Okay. It does enough damage to kill them both outright.
Okay. And then I release the spell.
Fucking idiot.
The storm begins to fade away, leaving Ulrich and Liliana dead on the floor. The bagman applauds with his two big hands.
Shut the fuck up. He looks down at Ulrich. Fuck it.
So that was unexpected.
I had my suspicions.
Well,
Too good to be true.
saying goodbye.
Toodaloo.
The bagman moves over to Liliana. Question mark. And opens her jacket to pull out the bag of holding. Well,
Yeah. Do as you must. I am ready.
Well, I gave them my word I would bring them both back to life. I can't go against that now.
You said that to
Course.
Liliana.
Anna.
That
Mm.
is not Liliana any longer.
How do you know?
I don't fucking care.
So
If it ever was Liliana, if he laid with a doppelganger, that is his choice.
It
All I
may
know-
have been this way from birth.
So are we gonna like tell me what's happening, or am I just kind of?
Kane Tanker's bitch was a fucking doppelganger.
I killed a Lark and Liliana.
Why didn't we? What?
Gordon pulls you down from over his shoulder and like cradles you so you can see what's happening.
I was like, wait, we could.
Temporarily, don't worry, temporarily.
Yeah, you can see Ulrich is dead on the floor. Severely charred. And where Liliana was standing now lays a doppelganger.
Why did
Oh.
nobody check?
Check.
We all tried. We just failed at our roles badly.
Cat.
She always knew the passcode. I don't know.
There's a passcode?
Shut up, Yinric.
Do what you have to do so we can get out of here for the love of gods.
Do it before
Okay.
Athelstan's animalistic desire kicks in and he starts pissing on the ashes.
We will never know.
He goes over to Breeze.
Hi. Before I go, got to turn my voice mod on to speak with you.
I thought you were staying
was
with
there.
us.
I was like, wait, Gordon, what are you doing?
I thought you were staying with us, Bagman, to go to the shrine.
I have to take them, don't I?
Uh-huh. Okay, fucking whatever. Anyway, what were you gonna say to Sly?
We lost Rob.
Oh no, Rob. Baby, come
Fuck it.
back. I thought
You
maybe he
long
was...
bitch, you better come back.
You long bitch.
I will return.
Yeah, you fucking better.
I will.
Sorry, my thing just freaked out in in fantasy.
Rob, what happened? Where did you go?
His
He's, like,
internet died.
disappeared.
Yeah, he was like just sitting there staring at the camera, and I was like, "Oh, Breeze is pissed. Breeze is real pissed. Breeze hasn't blinked." Hi, Rob.
Okay, let's try that.
You try turning.
Welcome
it on and
back,
off
sir.
again. Welcome back.
Oh,
Sly
thinking
just called the
more.
bagman that a long ass bitch.
I said,
long
you better
walk.
come back, you long bitch.
Oh yeah, sorry.
The bag of holding with you. I will return.
No, you come, like, you right away. But also a bag?
Time
Oh,
is
yeah.
funny between realms. I will return as soon as I am able.
That's sus.
When have I lied to you, or any of you?
Just do it.
Bag.
The bagman scoops up the corpses and steps into the bag, standing within it. And you can see the bag itself stretches to accommodate his lean form.
It doesn't normally do that.
It does not.
It did in 3.5.
Alrighty.
Yinric,
So, yes. I'm
do
ready.
as you wish.
There might be some backlash, so be careful, guys.
I step like 50 feet away from him.
Further down.
Yeah, it's
Like-
going
Yeah,
downstairs.
like y'all maybe come down this way. Gordon, you're hurt. Come over here.
I got the arrows are telling me how far I am away from everybody. Make it stop.
You're targeting everyone.
I'm trying
Yeah.
not to. Why you do this? Stop that.
Roll damage.
Who asked you to do that? Oh, thank
Oh,
you. Duffy.
before we move forward, Yinric, I need you to roll a d6 for me, please. Once Fantasy
Yep.
Grounds cooperates.
I just climb up onto the.
Fly and Breeze need to come further down the damn stairs.
I'm not
I rolled a
in
4,
Fantasy
Alfie.
Grounds right now. I'm told
Immediately. Yeah,
Alfie
we
that I
take
was,
Sly
like, 50,
and
60
and
feet
Breeze.
away.
Yeah, you all move down
Yeah.
the stairs. It's fine.
Hanging out
Alright,
with Wormy.
I rolled a 4 because it's not. Oh, there we go.
I don't know how to stop targeting everybody.
Hang on, I will. Where is your token? I will fix it.
Just teach me. Just tell me how.
Okay,
I'm back
you're gonna
tracking.
click on your token,
Yeah.
and at the top there is a bullseye with a slash through it
On the map.
on the map.
Thank you.
So you can click that to deselect everything. You can click the
Big spider, big
flag
spider. Like,
to tag all of your friends, or the crossed swords to tag all of the enemies.
I don't know why it targeted everybody. I didn't click anything.
That might have been me.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, for the radius thing. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, Yinric.
Okay.
What do you
I
do?
hold out the gem and begin summoning it forward, while also pouring all of my magic into it. I'm
Okay.
trying to pull it up right now, so give me 1 second.
Yeah, no worries. When you get your character sheet open, go ahead and roll a charisma saving throw.
Hey, Agni, are you leaving too?
We'll see. Depends on his roll.
Oh, shit.
Becomes dust.
All right.
Well. Roasted
So
rabbit.
then I call forth the Fey Scholar. To resurrect my friends. And
your
use
friend.
it's the loose term. And then I use a lightning bolt to aim the magic into the bag.
Trying to get it open.
I've read the stats on this rock. I'm scared.
So, the stone begins to glow, the pulsing becoming a steady light that just expands and expands and expands the more you feed your magic and your spell slots into it. And above, the cavern begins to shake and rumble, and you can see bits of stone and dust and dirt begin to fall from the ceiling as the magic is amplified.
Athelstan just like opens his wings up over him and Breeze and Keylight like a spectral umbrella.
A few of you get the very faint sound of a gasp, followed by something more feminine, and then quiet. Everything goes quiet. Even the lightning pillars seem to dim. Yinric, you are exhausted. Your spell slot's completely spent. And I need a wisdom saving throw.
How many levels of exhaustion?
We'll say 3. You're also a little more stressed.
I assumed as much.
The lightning pillars begin to grow again, buzzing like they were before. But there's no movement until Yinric.
Hobbles over to the top of the stairs. Okay. They are alive again. He's gone as I toss the bag down to Sly. And then I just fall over.
I'll just catch the dumb idiot as he rolls down the stairs.
Should actually have 2 there.
Yeah.
Okay. Alaric and Liliana are gone.
Put him on my back.
Yeah, I
And
hand the
the
rabbit to
man.
Keli.
Well, that was Atlas. Sorry.
Oh, he still probably would have.
Just put Yinric over Atlas's back, like somebody hunted him.
Yep. Well, let's get a back seat or something. It looked like you hunted me.
So, party, what do?
Leave.
Sleep.
Okay.
We agree, so we do it.
Can sleep when we.
Gordon, can you get us out of here?
Yeah, no problem whatsoever. I know
Easy
my
enough.
way.
Okay, then let's go.
Are you okay, Keli?
I'm fine, Ethelstan. Are you okay?
I'm confused.
I know.
Breeze, are you okay?
Said from the moment we saw her, we didn't trust her.
I imagine we're walking and talking.
Yeah.
Following Gordon out of the freaking labyrinth.
Yep.
She wasn't touched by the grain.
Can we bring the worm?
Yeah, I'm bringing the worm.
She's like trailing behind us, breathing heavily on our necks.
Well, I'm riding it.
Oh.
Yes.
I
I need that nonsense in my life.
Every one of you carries a little bit of me, but she didn't. The
Well,
bagman could have been right, but we have to assume the worst. You're unconscious. Shut up, Yinric.
I didn't say a word!
You went.
Was she ever separated from us in Darkon?
no.
Not that I know of.
So she's either been a doppelganger the whole time, or it doesn't
Either
matter.
way.
We need to leave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going.
Yeah,
We're gone. I assume we have to assume that
She's a large problem now.
she's a
That's all
large
that
problem
matters.
now, but we also have to assume that the plaid fucking bitch knows exactly everything that we've been doing.
What else do you think is in this?
Turn it inside out. Do not reach inside it.
Yeah, don't do that right now, though. Wait till we make camp. Then you can turn it inside out.
We go bye-bye. We
Okay.
agree, so we do it.
Now, there's 2 things that I want to clarify. 2 of you sent me messages before you decided to leave the ziggurat. And I want to make sure, are you leaving without doing that? Or are you
I didn't think we had an opportunity. I'd like to do it.
you are more than welcome to do so.
What would you
So-
like to do?
Flipping back a little bit. Athelstan,
I think
before you leave after Yinric casts his spell, you approach the Displacer Beast, looking essentially protecting Mina. What do you do?
It's an animal. So he
Yes.
is the So he is an animal.
Okay.
He keeps his gaze down. And he tilts his neck to it.
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
That wasn't an advantage. What the fuck?
It
Hello?
was.
Oh. Well, it usually rolls 2.
Yeah, but you're at disadvantage because of your effects right now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So it was just canceled out. So 22.
Okay. The displacer beast sniffs deeply along your throat, growling very faintly into your ear, but sits back on his haunches. 2 legs on either side of Mina still, but you are able to access her.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's on that shit.
All right, what do you do?
He cups her little face.
My love. Will you come away with me?
There's no reply.
He holds her close and listens.
Her breathing is soft and her heartbeat is gentle and calm.
He actually, no, that's probably a bad idea. He wants to, so he tries. He goes to curve the finger through the hair over the ear and stuff to do what he would usually do and weave daisies into her hair, but he stops, knowing that sometimes magic goes hinky around here, and he does not want to risk that right now. He looks up at the displacer beast. As long as she stays with you, care for her, please.
There's no visible response, but the displacer piece is watching you very closely.
He does that cat thing and against its leg.
Bumps his head against the
Yeah.
displacer beast's leg. Okay.
Mhm.
The beast doesn't respond, but doesn't take it as an act of aggression either.
And he'll leave.
Okay. Anybody else before you leave the ziggurat?
Nothing I need to do.
Okay. Exhaustion hangs heavy on all of you.
Just throw up over the side of the ziggurat. Blech.
Honestly, probably.
It's just all chlorophyll.
Gordon is sure-footed and confident in the route he takes to bring you towards the exit, which is where you entered.
Yep.
You feel you may need to rest before you make it to the end.
Do we want to
Okay.
rest the bubble?
You can push through if you wish. You will all be risking
No.
exhaustion in that case.
Not a good
Too many.
idea.
There's too many people that are hurt and exhausted. We set up camp and sleep and take
We find
watch.
our little nook.
You won't make it that far in.
Okay. We make a nook. A defensible spot.
I can put up the bubble. I can put up the hut.
I don't know if it's worth the risk.
We just hear the smoldering of the campfire from the velociraptor shepherd and the tinkling of gold. And Odin, who stands guard at the gate. Hey, y'all got a room?
Actually, sorry, you will be able to make it back to that area. There is also the gold room that you haven't visited. If you wanted to go there.
I'm not doing that bullshit.
No.
Okay.
I'm so tired of people talking in circles. Shut up, Yinric. Oh wait, he's unconscious. Blessed silence. We get there. We lay down.
Okay. You are able to essentially cuddle up behind the same rocks that you did before. You can cast the bubble if you want, or you can rely on the rocks to protect you from sight.
Yeah, if we're able to get back to that rock shelter that we built the night before, then I'm good staying there under that.
Yeah, I don't know that it's worth the risk of the
Without
bubble
casting.
right now.
Athelstan's just like bouncing like a little fiddle leaf fig. Like, not a fiddle leaf fig. He's bouncing like a little fiddle head from like ferns that are like growing up out from underneath him.
All right. Who's taking watch?
I'll take first.
I'm taking a watch at some point.
Who wants to take watch with Athelstan?
I'll do it.
Into the cone of silence with you all then.
Huh.
Oh,
Forgot that we do that.
Duality, I won't put you in because you're dead.
His new character doesn't get to know this shit.
There.
I mean, who knows? This might be where they show up.
She's like eyes glowing in the darkness, booty just like shaking. Excuse me.
All right. Everyone is in with the cone of silence, so I need a perception check at advantage or one each.
You're really
I'm-
into that movie.
You do it. I'll give you advantage. I'm fucked up.
All right. It's quiet in the temple. Before you could hear singing somewhat in the distance, but it seems like everything is just quiet.
What?
Can I flip it now?
Do it. Go ahead.
What if the bagman falls out?
Then he can take watch. That was a joke. Ah. Oh, shit.
All right, so you turn it inside out?
Bunch of pots and pans come clanking out. Wake up, everybody. Cymbals bang.
Alrighty. Just roll some shit here. 1 second, please.
That's
Go ahead and
weird. A bunch
chat.
of dice fell out.
Wow.
Y'all. Sassy
Get some-
pants.
Did you get some good
Oh
shit?
god, I'm sorry, everybody.
Did you get some good shit?
I'm working on it.
I forgot that you had that.
What?
I'm just looking at the party sheet. I love flaming sphere because I always imagine it as like a little like chibi blob fire with little squiggle flame on top and just like a big smile and like, yeah, and he just rolls. Woo. And yeah,
Joe, I will fly. Thanks for the follow, hot dog.
Hey, hot dog.
I haven't had hot dog in so long.
Matt made chili dogs after I got off work the other day.
Oh my god. There's like this place nearby. It's called Famous Lunch, and it's been there for like 1,000 years. And it's just this shitty little hot dog joint, and it's like it just looks gross. But you go in there and they have some of the best the only chili dogs that I've ever eaten.
All right.
I love how it looks like we're talking about really important stuff, but we're really just talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about food.
So, turning the bag of holding inside out, you find quite a few coins, a couple gemstones. There's a bird cage, oddly enough, a ring
Is there a
set.
fish in it?
There are no animals inside of it.
Fish? No.
I said no animals inside of it.
No, I asked if there was a fish, and you didn't. You said no animals, just in general. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You see a very luxurious looking cloak that is in various shades of green, a crown made from bronze, and a brass mug with jade inlay.
I just like put the thing in a crown. I'm like, I'm royalty now.
Crown. Would you be a queen? Queen of what?
Being sorry for lying to my bestie.
I've already forgiven you for that.
I know, but I still feel bad. Throwing shoes. I'm the best at throwing shoes.
Yes. No one else I know can do it as good as you can.
Thanks, bestie.
You're welcome.
How are you feeling? Are you okay?
Tired. Getting to know myself in a way that I haven't known myself before. It's strange.
But it must be nice too in some ways.
Yes. But I can't help but still feel like a part of me is disquieted, held back. The more another part of me is let loose. I feel like while I am one, I'm too many.
You're afraid of losing yourself again, right?
I don't know.
Maybe that's what's holding you back. Maybe you won't lose yourself. Maybe you'll find everything that you should be finding.
Not that simple. But it would be nice.
Well,
Sly,
yes.
you have seen my eyes. You see how they are black and how they are green. I think that is both of me.
Well, everything has to be balanced, right?
I'm having trouble keeping balance. The balance was never as important before.
Maybe
I had something to ground me.
maybe it's like if you think about keeping the balance too hard, then it gets really difficult to do. Like maybe you should just no. Maybe you could just let it be like follow your instincts. Maybe it'll come naturally to you. It's like when I try to remember the faces and the voices of the people that I was with before. I can't remember them. Not very well. But if I don't think about it, like if I think about it but I don't think about it, it's easier.
I understand.
Plus, no matter what, you're stuck with me, so
I know.
it's not like you can't come back. I like to be tall and I don't like my feet getting wet. You have to come back.
Yeah, I know. The moment I saw that you started doodling in the margins of my journal, I knew that I was stuck with you.
I'm an artiste, what can I say?
Oh, I really appreciate the very. I'm almost afraid to ask. Is the big penis that you doodled on page 72? It looked weirdly anatomically correct for a certain mammal.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I am the purest of the angels.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry that I hurt you. But I'm
What do you
also
mean?
not sorry. Dang it, Wrinkle Pig!
Stop. She's chewing on a pen. Anyway, sorry.
Obviously very good food.
What do you mean? When?
Athelstan's referring to when he stepped further into the green and the vine shot out and smacked everybody with thorns. And everybody took initially a 1d4 until they left the circle. You weren't here yet. Gordon dragged you away from Athelstan.
You know, if Gordon hadn't have gotten involved, I wouldn't have left.
I know.
I didn't go because I wanted to. I hope you know that.
I know. I know. But like I said, I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry.
I deserve that.
No, I don't think you deserve to be hurt, Sly.
Didn't hurt that much.
I know. You deserve good things.
I have all the good things. So when do I get to pet the big cattle stand?
Thought I agreed to turn into the. Oh, it wasn't just a horse. It was also that weird lion that does cartwheels. It'll
Sure.
have to be possibly when we next make camp. If I don't turn into something else before then. I did turn into a dragon inside of that book.
I know, I was there.
I know. I was just reminding you that that is why I can't do it again. I think I can only really do it once a day. It's a lot of bone breaking, and I've already had my bones broken and put back together twice today.
Yeah, we'll not do that. We're not gonna do that. Do you think that my idea was like, do you think it's possible
Which
that,
idea?
you know how when we were in the memories and I was like, hey Yinric, this is a memory, so it's not like maybe if you remember something different, it'll be different. So like if you remember that this shit wasn't happening, maybe they would all just go away.
I think it
Do you
was a
think
good idea. I think it was a good idea, and it did, in a way, make sense in a logical way, that in a place of without logic. But I don't think I can't help but feel like it wouldn't have counted in a way. I guess.
logic? Yinric doesn't know her.
Yeah, no. If he had a way, if someone was able to write it down, because the act of writing something in the journal took something from the writer.
Do you think we left something when we came back?
Maybe. You'll have to ask Yinric.
Maybe I will.
Speaking of Yinric, and he turns and he looks over his shoulder at Yinric, laying and drooling all over the place, down Atlas's back. That rock that he has. And he looks back at Sly. Something tells me that it might be a bit too volatile in his hands. Not that I'm saying our hands are any better, but I would hate for that to be used against us.
Are you saying while Yinric is super out, I should try to sneak it away?
I mean, when was the last time that you dipped your hands into pockets that weren't ours? I know. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna have to do a little bit more convincing. I don't trust him.
Already, like, not even listening to you anymore, just like,
Okay, make a stealth check.
Her legs just get like really long as she tiptoes and steps over everybody and like does like the gentle front flips of when it like a Mission Impossible through the lasers of the woman doing it.
I'm gonna try that again.
Okay. That was a 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
27. Holy shit!
It's not a 31, but it'll do.
Technically, since you haven't rested yet, that's a 37.
A 37?
Alyssa
just, like-
played the passing without trace card while you were in the book.
Oh yeah, because the effects have been sticking around. That's cool. That's lit. Okay.
So
Athelstan's like saying this, and he looks, and she's just gone. I hate it when you do that, but it's also really cool.
You are easily able to lift the stone from Yinric.
Hey, bestie, guess what?
No, there you are. He looks at it.
Okay. You
Is
see
it warm?
No, it's like room temperature. It's not cold, it's not hot. but it is glowing, sort of like a pulse. And you know that this is from somewhere else.
Question.
Yes.
So Ian remembers things now. So how? What? Like what? What's the story?
He promised to help restore the balance to Darkon. And I feel that this could be incredibly helpful in keeping us alive. Based off of what he just did. I don't know how much of that was him and what was the stone. But this thing has done a few things in front of us. So far, I've seen that it can heal and it can hurt.
I'll let you do the talking.
In order to unlock everything within the crystal and determine what it can do, you must take an hour to meditate with it.
Can I do that right now?
You absolutely can.
He hands it back to you.
I'd do that right now.
You're the best pocket.
So we can say you've been doing this while you're still chatting. So if there's anything else you want to talk about, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, we'll fast forward to the end of your watch. Okay.
I'm okay to fast forward.
At the end of your watch, you are able to determine what the crystal does, and you are attuned to it. So you can use it without something bad happening. It has 3 things it can do once per day. You can summon the Dragoon of Light, which will do 5d20 damage to any target you can see within 60 feet. The Scholar of Light. This creature will appear in the middle of the party and heal 5d10 hit points to everyone. Or it can be used to cast Resurrection on one party member. You feel... Actually, roll Arcana checks.
Can I assist and give her advantage?
Doesn't need it.
Okay.
That was a 22.
She don't need no man.
You are newer to magical casting, Sly, but you feel that with the amount of energy and magic that Yinric dumped into the stone from himself, he was able to essentially twin spell, so cast the spell twice in order to resurrect both Ulrich and Liliana, or the doppelganger. The stone can also bring forth a Paladin of Light, which will appear in front of the party, slamming the shield into the ground and bringing a crystalline castle around them. Nobody will take any damage for the next attack or spell they are hit with. So basically an entire round of combat that does not affect anyone.
Stuns the other party member. Sorry.
I'm unstoppable.
And you're like, do you relay all this to him? His eyes are just getting progressively wider. You are the queen.
So you can do this once per day.
Once a day?
Yeah.
Sophia. Okay.
I'm keeping the fun outfit.
All right.
I adjust the crown on her head so it's slightly slanted at a jaunty angle.
All right, I'll put the crown in your inventory as well.
Look at that! Look at that cooked chicken behind you. That little naked pig.
The
Who do you
cloak or whatever.
who do you wake up for second watch?
Don't forget the cloak.
The what?
Radio.
Oh, the cloak? Okay, I adjust the cloak on you.
Oh, did you attune to the cloak as well? Okay. You discover that this is a cloak of elven kind.
Oh, gods!
Basically, you have advantage on any stealth check you make.
More
And
advantage.
you have to use an action to pull the hood up,
You just like,
which is how you like basically activate the advantage.
That's so fucking cool. It's like Assassin's Creed. No buttholes on camera, kitty.
All right, so that brings you to two attunements, which means you still have one left if you were to find something else that you could attune to. Okay.
So like one left, like forever, kind of.
No, you can.
You
change
can
them out.
swap things out. You just have to take an hour to attune to something new, and it will drop whichever attunement you don't want to keep. But you're only allowed 3 at a time. It's like armor slots in a video game.
I think we'd wake up Keli and Gordon.
Keli and Gordon? Okay.
Mhm.
Keli.
But also.
I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Hello?
Hi.
Hi. You were woken up by Athelstan and Sly.
Obviously.
Yep.
Wow.
As you look up, Sly is standing there with a beautiful green cloak on and a bronze crown on her head.
Tilted at a jaunty angle.
Okay.
All hail
I'm
the
not even
queen.
gonna ask.
All hail the queen. Bow to her majesty, Keli.
Sure.
Grovel.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. Nice try. Go to bed.
Fuck you. He goes over and he like slots himself like a dog like next to Breeze and just kind of like trails the just like kind of does the you know when you I don't even know if people actually do this. He just places a hand on Breeze's face.
Okay.
Gentle wake up just to say that just to let them know that he's there.
Okay. Give me a second.
Oh.
I can't type that fast.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. As you begin to kind of shift into place, the purple worm begins to rumble and kind of shake and shift around, and you hear the very obvious sounds of crunching as it begins to dig a hole and disappear into it.
I thought it was eating Breeze. I was about to be like,
Nom 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 nom.
okay, but he just bites a hole in the wall behind us and just goes nom nom nom.
Pac-Man's his way out.
All right, Breeze does not wake up.
Okay.
Am I on watch with myself again?
You're on watch with Gordon.
Okay.
So it's you and me, honey bunch.
Okay.
All right, Sly, Athelstan, you go to bed.
Yep.
Where are you on the list? I know your names. It's totally cool. So Gordon will give you advantage for a perception check.
On the right screen here. Come on, there we go. Do the thing.
Okay.
Wow. That was all over the board.
So from where you are, you don't really see or hear anything. It's quiet. When you slept here last time, there was the sound of singing in the distance, but it hasn't returned.
Okay.
Gordon is sitting up next to you, kind of leaning back, arms folded across his chest. was a bit shit.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm good. Shit off a duck's back. You know.
I think so, yes. I've
Yeah.
never heard that saying before, but sure.
Oh. Well, my grandpappy always had weird sayings. I don't know.
That's nice, I guess.
Yeah. Are you okay? Because you don't look okay.
I mean, the vines kind of hurt. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Should probably wash that shit out. Might get infected.
It's the plan as soon as we get out of here.
Posture check.
God damn it.
Damn it, Ryan. Well, you know, it's fine. Just dump some water. Oh wait, no, we're low on water, aren't we?
It'll be okay.
All right.
I'm tougher than I look.
Yeah. You know, we could have ended this.
But at what cost?
Yinric would probably be mad.
Probably. Although I think most of this party doesn't really care about that at the moment.
He's not a bad guy.
Well, I'm not saying that he is. Everybody has their own reasons for doing things.
Of course. Liliana had her own reasons.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Just, I don't know. I hate this domain.
I don't think she was ever
Nothing.
lying to us.
No?
No.
I mean, maybe a lark married a doppelganger back in Faerun, and that's
I
just
don't
how it is.
I don't know much about doppelgangers. They are, I mean, not to paint everybody with the same brush, you know, but
Right.
most people think minotaurs are evil too.
That has not been my experience.
I'm pretty awesome.
You are pretty awesome.
I know.
I don't
But
judge people for odd couples.
it's not even odd
So
couples.
if
It's just,
that's Cedar.
you know, we had some history with some doppelgangers, and maybe that painted our thoughts on them. You know?
It could be. I have to stop looking over here because Cedar is like,
Showing off their artwork.
yeah.
If you too want drawings by Alyssa, join our Discord and hit her up.
She's great.
Yes, she is. But I think this definitely shows the true colors of some people.
What do you mean?
Just how a lot of people have responded to
Stress.
everything. Stress. How they're feeling. How other busy people are making them feel. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm pretty laid back.
I have noticed.
Shit off a duck's back.
Okay. I don't know if you've noticed, but your girlfriend is pretty high maintenance, so you kind of need to be pretty chill.
She really is, but I'm totally okay with it.
That's good.
Yeah. You know, I didn't know about the mists. until I had to run.
Why did you have to run?
Sly said I was in danger.
From what?
I guess just because I know now. Kind of like a
Oh.
target. From what I gather, the Dark Lords, they don't like it when their populace kind of like knows what's hanging about. And given where I lived and what I read when I was in Van Richten's house, the guy who is the Dark Lord there, he's kind of always in Skald for the most part. So
You're
I was in
from
danger.
Takis, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not like an artiste. I was just
No,
a
Sly said you were a
bouncer.
bouncer.
Yeah. Not gifted like that, I guess. It's not for everybody.
Yeah, I'm not so artistically talented either. It was made for healing.
Yeah, but Kartakas has like a vibe.
I've been there. Not for a while, but I've been there.
Yeah. Everything is done with like a flourish or performance. You know?
Mm.
Even like servers at a restaurant or a tavern.
Yeah.
They kind of do things with a flair. For me, I just stood at the back door and made sure nobody who wasn't supposed to go in would go in. There's not really much you can flourish about that, which is fine. It suits me.
You went to magic school?
Yeah, that was a weird day. Yeah. There was like this tournament that I, participated in, and we totally rocked it. It was awesome.
That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah. And then I can do, magic. Not much, but some.
Yeah. I can't do as much as I used to either.
Because you fell.
Yeah, I think that is the long and short of it. But I'm trying.
That's all you can do. I mean, what's going on right now doesn't really, lend itself to helping with that.
Yeah, the whole
So,
magical blight thing. Yeah, no, that sucks.
yeah. Oh well. It is what it
Hopefully it's
is.
over soon.
Well, could be up to 40 days,
But, I mean, if we can get to the temple, at least we'll be safe.
Yeah, about that. Didn't Chakuna say we'd have to stay at the temple once we get there?
Yeah.
Or the shrine? Like,
I think so.
what if, we can't leave to hunt? Like, if we run out of rations or water?
I don't know. I guess when we get there, we take a look around before we go inside.
But is it like a shrine, like an altar? Or is it like an area?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe Yinric knows now that he's got his memories back, but
Might be worth asking.
yeah.
Direct question, so he actually answers them.
Right, yeah.
There was something I was gonna ask, and now it's gone.
Oh no.
That's Affy
ADHD
speaking.
for the win.
Yay. It's happy fun
Where
times.
where are you going with the train of thought? Where did you lose it?
I don't know. It's just gone.
Okay.
Oh, I remember. I'll do whatever y'all want to do. Like, whatever the majority decides. I would have
Right.
eaten the heart.
Yeah. Why?
So you guys could leave. Of course, I also would
Then
have just killed the heart, and then we could all leave.
yeah.
Sentence Valachan to destruction, I guess, like Darkon, but
Yeah.
we could go.
There's something to be said about the innocent lives that are here, though.
Yeah. But seems to be the case for Darkon too, is being, taken by the mists, and people are still dying anyway. Faster than they can be replenished with a new host.
And
So
I'd love to know what cruel god thought this place up.
Benricton seems to think it was sort of like kind of like the Raven Queen, but not. That's his hypothesis anyway. I read his journals. He'd probably be mad about it, but I read them.
What do you mean, kind of the Raven Queen, but kind of not?
Well, she's all about like making sure the how's it worded? Like death is sacred and the undeath is not good.
Right.
So the sort of recycling of souls is not against her code, but it's the perpetual life of the Dark Lords that kind of falls into, conflict with her thoughts and her mentality. So I think it might have been, you know, like two gods working together, maybe. Or maybe just one kind of pulling from her vibes.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
mean, it's possible.
I don't try to
My-
understand how gods work.
I used to, but
I mean, you used to live there, right?
in Elysium, yes. But I fought alongside a lot of them as well. I don't know. My opinion of the gods is mixed at best. And now my son is involved somehow.
That's wild. He's ascended.
I don't even want to think about what he did to do that.
Well, I presume he did it when he was an adult. So you can't really control it either way. I know, like, I can't talk. I don't have kids. So I don't know. But he made a decision. Just like the Raven Queen did.
Yeah. There's something to be said for being able to let go of things.
Thanks for the bits, Lich. They've had an emotional day.
Aww. I'm hugging you, Lich. Internet air hugs. Yeah. I don't know. The
Me
more I
neither.
travel with these people, I don't know. I'm so used to being the protector.
Yeah.
care about these people.
Me too. I think we're too hard on the rabbit.
Probably.
I mean, he had a mental illness. Not his fault.
I mean, he kind of agreed to it, so it kind of is, but also not. But yeah, I think we're a little hard on him as well. I don't know.
He's just doing what he was told by somebody he trusted. I don't think any of us would have done different.
No. But I also have history with such
Trust
things.
issues? Oh, yeah, history.
Trust issues, sure. If
I
you want to
mean,
call them that.
Yeah, I do actually, because they're pretty bad. No offense, but I just calls it like I see it.
Why is it that whenever somebody says no offense, they actually mean offense?
I don't. I mean, no offense whatsoever, but I am not going to lie to you. I will tell it to you straight.
That's good.
You have trust issues,
I do.
and you have mom issues. Like group mom issues. Not your mom. I don't know anything about your mom, so I can't presume that you have mommy issues.
Yeah. I just want to keep everybody safe.
Yeah, of course. But they can keep themselves safe too. You're also the only one that can bring them back. Well, Yinric with that stone, maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should wake up next watch.
Sure.
Alright. Who should we wake up?
Reason, Yinric.
Alright, that'll be funny.
Go over and just like tap Breeze gently.
Yinric, you're woken up by the biggest snoot of a minotaur down in your face. Hey.
Oh.
Hi, buddy.
Can you wait an hour before you eat me?
I'm not gonna eat you. Hoss and Pfeffer isn't really my thing.
Oh, okay. I just wanted some more sleep.
Alright, well, you gotta take watch, so upsy daisy.
Oh, fun.
I made some coffee.
Gordon, that
That's
was a
gonna be
big
useful.
word.
What?
Hoss and
Hoss and
Fluffer?
Pfeffer. Yeah.
You
It was
just
a
say
big
rabbit.
special, but that's not what it is. Hoss and Pfeffer is like a big stew with rabbit in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It sounds
You could
yummy.
just say rabbit stew then.
but that's not what it's
Fun in
called.
that.
I just wanted to say a big word. I'm sorry.
We just woke up and you're using gigantic words. That's all.
I am a little
Sorry.
guy. Keep with little words.
Rabbit stew.
Oh,
Now I'm
buddy.
hungry.
Oh, buddy.
Go curl up with Sly.
Okay. Sadly goes, making sad cow noises.
Oh, buddy.
Anything else, Keeley?
I don't hear singing this time, Breeze. So have fun with that.
Sorry, say that again. There was singing again?
No, there wasn't
There
singing this
wasn't.
time.
Okay.
Oh, and your purple worm buddy kind of Vamoose.
Yeah, he like
Sorry,
munched his way
went
out.
away.
I'm awake now. You can use big words again.
Absconded.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, he sort of like and just point at the hole that he made.
Aww. Glenn.
You named
Glenn.
Of course I did.
it?
Oh, I'm here for
Oh my god, I'd give you another inspiration if I could, but you're
But
fine.
I'm full.
that.
All right. Gordon and Eli go to sleep. Give me a perception check at advantage or one each.
I'm just gonna give advantage because there's no way I'm gonna roll anything good.
Okay. Oh yeah, you have all that exhaustion bullshit. And say, I'm
Meanwhile,
not
actually
going to
rolls
either,
2 20s.
actually.
Wouldn't
That's not
surprise
terrible.
me. 19.
I know.
Okay. So from up the tunnel, you hear just like the wind blowing, which is odd because you're about halfway into the temple. You're not like near the mouth of it or the entry. So hearing the blowing of wind or breeze is very odd. But it doesn't appear to be coming this way. You don't feel like the actual movement of air, you just kind of hear it. But other than that, all is quiet.
I'm glad you guys decided to take a different path.
After seeing that spell? So am I.
I did not want to fight you guys.
I'm glad.
You do understand why I would have, though, right?
Your loyalty is to Chakuna.
Yeah. I mean, it's evident I trust you guys. I have no magic.
And if we wanted to, it would be very easy.
Quite. So if you guys want to eat me, do it soon.
Don't have the spells to be able to take you out that quickly.
Right now, you definitely do.
It would take everything I've got plus a little bit more. Because I have very few spells that can actually hurt people.
Well, you're the case, but like Eli, Athelstan.
Oh, yes, they
Oh,
would.
yeah. Easily.
And Sly would just skin you.
Shank me a bit?
Yeah.
I am resistant to a lot of things, just pointing shoes is not one of them.
Very
Pointy
few people
magic
are
shoes.
resistant to pointy magic shoes.
Pointy magic shoes, yeah. That's definitely a problem. So I overcharged to resurrect them. Both.
I don't know what that means.
I'm going to be tapped out for a while.
Oh, so more than just sleeping tonight?
More than just sleeping.
Oh,
Yeah.
because usually all my magic comes back after a good night's sleep.
Well, I kind of focused all of my magic and drawing from the spires.
Like
and borrowed some magic from the spell that protects Chakuna's heart to resurrect both of them cross dimension.
Will you ever have magic again?
I hope so. But it was the easiest way to save you guys from destroying the heart and getting them home without causing conflict.
You're probably not wrong.
Yeah. So if me no longer being able to cast again saves Chakuna, then I'm okay with it.
In at least
Can
in
still
some
bite
way.
things.
You can. You may want to stay in the back
Yeah.
if we fight something again. Stay in the middle during walking.
Yeah. Oh, it feels weird not having anything.
But even cantrips?
I can't cast anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's that like?
Plain.
Because literally everybody else can cast magic now, except you.
Yeah.
Literally everybody, even Sly.
Yeah. I can bite things and scratch things. And that's about it.
Fortunately, you don't seem to take a lot of damage from normal things scratching and biting you.
Yes. So thankfully, that's not tied with my magic.
Oh, okay, good.
I hope.
Do you want to test it?
Yes. Let's do that.
All right, science.
I stab him with a dagger.
Okay,
Yes. That works.
go ahead.
Let's see if that hits. Probably not.
Let it hit.
Okay.
Yeah, he lets it hit, so do the
Okay.
damage.
I don't know if I can.
Cedar's face right now. No, doesn't seem to do anything. It doesn't break skin
Oh.
even.
Okay.
That tickles.
Okay, good.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing.
You got like a bruise from where you were stabbed, but it doesn't break
Yeah.
skin and it doesn't cause damage.
Okay.
The panic on Cedar and Keeli's face right now is sending me. I fucking love it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna type in chat.
No, don't spoil it. Don't spoil
No,
it.
I'm not spoiling it.
Okay. Yeah, no damage. Doesn't appear to be tied to your magical abilities whatsoever. It is innate because that is who you are.
Okay. So I'm going to attempt to transform as well.
Okay. Yeah, no issues at all. You were able to transform into your full form or your hybrid form, whichever one.
Hybrid.
Large were-panther hybrid stands before you now, Breeze.
Okay, you can still do that. So
Yeah. So we're good.
doable in combat then.
Yeah.
And so obviously I didn't go in the book with you guys, but do you still need it?
No. I'm going to keep it. For memories.
Of course.
Yeah.
Did Alaric get his memory back? The one memory you stole? It stole?
I actually haven't opened the book since I've been back. So I sit down and open the book.
You flip back towards the pages where Ulrich's memory of the birth of his child was. It's gone.
Is everything that I've written in there, or is it just blank pages?
Everything you've written physically is in there.
Okay.
Anything that you put in like a pensive, gone. Because you all have it up here now.
Yeah. So yeah, he got his memory back. Only the physical writing is still in the book. Everything else is gone. So. But I'm going to hold on to it. It might still be useful later.
Oh, probably.
You still feel like there are magical elements to the book, but in relation to your memory specifically, it doesn't appear to be holding on to that side of things.
Okay.
Do I still have the sense that something's watching
Oh, yes.
us? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that feeling has never faded. You've
Okay.
been busy with other stuff, so you may
Yeah.
not have been paying much attention to it, but yeah, you still have that feeling of being watched.
Do you know what that feeling is? That watching feeling, who it is? What it is?
Yes, you do. You know that in Valachan, there is always a bigger predator.
Yeah. Something keeping tabs. It wouldn't eat us. But it's become so second nature to me. It's just a feeling that's always been there. Which was weird when I went to Darkon. I didn't feel it anymore. As intense.
So it's not Chakuna? Or is it? Do you know?
It could be. It's been there my entire life, so I've never like second guessed what it was. But I knew it was something always watching.
Wonder if she has that feeling or not.
Well, she's the biggest thing here, to the best of my knowledge.
If there's always a bigger predator.
Yeah. That's something I should ask her next time I see her. But I do want to know if the cloak of my magic, I can still access that. The magic of my cloak, I can still access that.
As you pull your cloak to try and like move it, you feel that the weight on one side is not completely there. And as you reach into one of the interior pockets, the stone is gone.
Oh, yay.
Lose something?
Yeah. The stone's gone. So either I dropped it somewhere or...
Oh, we know what happened to it.
We know what happened to it.
You both kind of glance over at Sly, who is basically the little spoon to Gordon right now. She is currently wrapped up in a very luscious looking green cloak that you don't recall her having before. And there is a bronze crown that's like hooked onto one horn and like sort of on her head, but obviously she's sleeping, so it's not directly on there. She is sleeping soundly.
So the question is, do I swipe it back or just leave it be?
Do you trust her?
I mean, yeah.
And she probably has good reason.
Oh, yeah.
You're too powerful to begin with. What do you need that for?
Well, right now, I am not.
That's valid.
Fair.
But I understand why. There's no hard feelings there. After the spell went off, I don't blame any of you guys at all.
After many of those spells that you've cast out of that.
Only one of them was intentional, and that was with the mimic when we first met. Everything else was an accident.
No. Out of that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No. Everything else, yes.
Yeah. But no, I don't blame her at all for swiping it. Probably Athelstan's idea anyway. Or Keeli's.
I think most of us have been in her ear about getting that.
I don't blame you at all.
It's at about this time that you hear soft footsteps coming towards you. There's a bit of a mist that has seeped into the cave, and it's coming up the path where you were chased by this giant rolling rock that now lies in shattered stone. A silhouette begins to appear of a somewhat smallish creature. And as it comes closer into your dark vision, duality. What do they see?
Taking up a defensive position behind one of these rocks.
Taking up a defensive position behind Breeze.
You can transform.
Shh, they don't know that.
They see a small tabaxi, a very short one, with white fur and black stripes, in a brownish poncho, with somewhat long, shaggy fur and certain spots poking out, with a great number of bone-like textured beads braided throughout.
And you are?
Don't come any closer. Pointing the
Very
wand of
lost.
web at them. Say again?
What?
Very lost.
Your name. God, he's the worst than you.
Is that possible?
I don't know. Name.
Razira. Yours? And
Breeze.
Yinric. What are
where
you
are we
doing?
exactly?
A temple? A
I
forbidden
know that
temple?
part. I entered a temple in my homeland, and now I am here. I know I am not where I was because this place is far bigger than where I should be.
What is your homeland? And how do you know you've left your
Have
home?
you heard? It does not feel the same.
Have we heard?
Unless I am mistaken, this is not Schult, is it?
Not for a very long time.
Not where? Chult?
Schult?
Have I heard of Chult? Probably not.
You can make a history check, and I'm just going to wake the rest of the party, so hang tight.
I'm sure.
Oh.
Nope.
The rest of you begin to wake.
Oh my gods!
Sorry, Theater.
Two of us you've gotten tonight.
I got you twice.
Yeah.
Oh. You begin to wake to the sounds of Breeze and Yinric speaking firmly. Not yelling, but definitely speaking in a way
Hmm.
that,
Cover?
I'm getting there,
Sorry.
you begin to hear what sounds like a third voice with a strange accent coming from beyond your sort of rock enclosure.
Query.
Okay.
Is Breeze no longer in the sleeping bag?
No, Breeze is not in the sleeping bag.
He's just like,
Breeze is on watch.
Let me ask you this. Do you cast spells?
No.
Good. Keep it that way.
Athelstan reaches out and
These 12 were
touches your
here.
ankle.
Cocks her head to the side, looking very confused.
When we cast magic in this realm, it goes screwy.
There's side effects.
Some of them are good, some of them are bad. Most of them are bad.
She just shrugs and it's like, all the magic goes screwy with me.
Well, welcome to the Trial of Hearts, where you're hunted till extinction.
That just sounds like short.
Athelstan,
Used to it.
Athelstan looks over at Keli, like listening, and just like kind of, like does like the hand signals, you know, like in the movie they do, like hand signal, like you go that way, he'll go this way, and like come around.
All right.
I think there's only one entrance to our little spidey hole, but
Yeah.
He can climb over. He's gonna like climb over the top of it.
okay.
As you are, Athelstan, sort of peeking through the rock, and Keela, you come around because we know you ain't that dexterous to the only entry behind your rock cave.
Oh yeah, no, that's 1000%. Keelay's not getting her ass over that.
Conk, 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 conk.
You see what appears to be a white tiger tabaxi with
Okay.
long, like a mane filled with braids and beads and bone, wearing a sort of foresty colored camouflaged poncho. They're quite small, and they are currently speaking to Breeze. Breeze is in front of Yinric. Yinric is behind Breeze as this conversation occurs.
Have you
I have to like get off the music here. It's making me feel ill.
have you heard of the domains, Razira?
No, I'm not.
Or the mists?
No.
What-
This is not
what
a
realm-
topic of conversation that has ever come up for me before.
So other than Chalth, does your home realm world have a name?
I am sure that those smarter than me have named it, but they've never bothered to tell me it.
Have you heard of a place called Faerun?
One, I would. Well, given the chill location of that, yep, probably. Let's find out.
12.
13.
What a cutie patootie!
No, it doesn't ring a bell.
Oh god.
Oops, I forgot to change this cam.
Big.
Well,
She's actually not. She's really, really small.
What?
She's super fucking tiny.
how tall are you, Raz?
2.5 feet.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's so tiny.
She's super tiny.
That is super tiny.
Kitty!
Even
How tall?
Kitty!
Wrinkle Pig was trying to climb a thing.
2.5 feet tall.
So
I'm taller?
Yeah.
I'm
You're
tall.
way taller.
I think everybody here is taller than her.
Just like the slide whistle of Athelstan and Sly just like.
So, long story short, you've been transported beyond what we call the mists. There's a group of us back here that have been exploring, doing odd missions through these different domains. Never really finishing any of them, though. We finished one. We got the crown.
She looked. Something that popped. Yinric said earlier pops in her head. He said, "What about this place having been Schult at one time? What?"
Yinric?
Yes.
This place used to be Schult? Or part
What
of
my
Schult?
memory serves, which is much
That
better
fucking
now.
surprised me.
I know.
I didn't hear what he said.
What my memory serves, which is better
It's
now.
better now.
Better now. This domain is basically Chult compressed and recreated.
So it's not like it's part of
God,
Schult
yeah.
that's just been taken out.
Yes and no.
I have no idea.
It's sort of a mixture of a lot of Chalt's physical characteristics, but more like a piece of Chalt was cut into and pulled free to create Valachan. And then over time, it's become what it is now.
Athelstan
That.
narrows his eyes over the rock face and he mumbles to Sly. How much you want to bet that that's a doppelganger?
How are we gonna find out?
We never did find out what they tasted like.
Razira, with your keen senses, you hear this exchange.
I would like to insight this individual
Go for
to
it.
see if they're really trying, see if they're really like not knowing what we're talking about, or if they're fucking faking it. I rolled a 5.
Yeah, you did.
'Cause I'm eepy. I'm real eepy.
Actually, you know what? We'll take care of that before and let you re-roll it. So
Because I did sleep.
You did sleep.
I'm eepy. There's just like grass and ferns growing out from between his fingertips on the top of the rocks, and moss. Shut up, Yinric.
All right. So, Yinric, you feel a little better. Still exhausted though, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Oh wait, I have to
Then
make
you'll
a
get to
wisdom,
make
right?
a wisdom save.
Oh, it's a
Samuel.
natural
Oh,
one.
not one.
You're still not feeling too great.
Do I need to wisdom save for the
Yes, you need to
exhaustion point?
wisdom save as well. Yep.
Anybody with stress effects wisdom
My hit
save.
points are back. 22, baby.
22.
I
You are
rolled
no
higher
longer
than Agni?
frightened.
No longer frightened?
You are no
So
longer
you're now
frightened.
one stress effect.
I was
instead of two.
frightened? What was I frightened of?
Everything.
Everything.
Oh.
Sorry, I clicked something weird by accident.
That's
Whoa.
okay.
Ability, animal
So
handling.
go ahead and re-roll your perception check or your insight check again now that you've gotten
It's
a little
still
better.
shit. Still shit. 7.
It's still shit. Yeah. No. Difficult to read. You don't have a lot of
I haven't
interaction with tabaxi in the past.
I haven't seen a tabaxi in a very long time. Last time I saw one, it was at a ball, and it was with that idiot. Oh wait, I don't think you met him. Oh my God, let's wait till I tell you about that. He had a fear boner.
Oh, Sly's not even here. Fuck.
You had all of that conversation, and she's not even there. I was like, who are you talking to? Okay.
Do not trust the purple one. He is the destroyer of worlds and souls. He is empowered by the annihilation engine. What the fuck?
That is a
Sorry, I
whisper
was on
that
the
you.
ball.
That is a whisper you hear in the back of your head, Raz.
So okay, I did not hear what F over everybody.
I'm sorry.
I'm sending it over to you.
Okay.
What were you saying to me? Sorry, the cat was on the bar.
Athelstan was saying that he hadn't seen a tabaxi in a very long time, not since the last time he went to a ball where the fight happened with him and Kenwin, but you weren't there for that. Wait till he tells you about that. The idiot had a fear boner, all that stuff.
There's so much to tell
A
you.
shame boner. It was more of a shame boner.
No offense, Rosira, but we've
I'm
Re-
sorry, the position of annoying talking animals has already been taken.
I and that one.
Now just you.
And I'm here. Am I annoying?
No, you're not annoying. Breeze isn't
Okay.
annoying
I
either.
mean, we can't just leave him in the temple.
I
He's
agree with
technically not part of
Yinric.
the hunt.
But they're look how small and cute they are.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
You're beautiful, babe. But look how small and cute Razira is. I'm not wrong.
Your shoulders and Athelstan's shoulders and my little harness thing are not for sharing.
I wasn't suggesting that, babe.
I wasn't talking to you, baby.
Oh. Okay.
I'm like,
Athelstan leans over to the other side to Gordon. He's, she's just asserting dominance.
Got it. Yeah, sorry, I don't really.
It's like when you mark your territory.
Oh, yeah, got it.
Yeah.
She's gonna pee on me?
I mean, if you're into that.
I mean, if she
I was about to say the
is,
same
that's fine. You know, whatever she's into.
It should be a
I'm
two-way.
never taller than anybody, guys.
It should be a
You're taller
two-way
than
street,
me.
Gordon.
You're taller than Yinric.
Sophia,
That doesn't count.
for your sending, there might be a problem because now she's just very confused because she only sees the world in shades of yellows, blues, and grays. So it's like, what is purple?
She's colorblind! Do you say that out loud? What is purple?
Pretty much.
Really?
Step out from behind the fucking rocks.
That's
Alright.
purple.
Athelstan just sits up on top and slings his leg over the back of it. I'm purple.
I climb up over the shoulder.
Your name is Purple?
My name is fuck. Oh.
No, their name
No.
is Athelstan.
This is
Annoying.
Prince Athelstan, House of Rex, Darkon, something about a seat, I think.
This is Bree's best.
I was usually
He
called.
was trying not to just die and laughing.
Titles mean very little anymore, but I really appreciate that you remembered, Breeze. But they used to call me the monster son of Darkon.
Knew there was a title I was forgetting.
Yeah. Less of a
Don't
monster,
forget
more of an animal.
aubergine.
Only a few people can call me that.
I know, but I like it the best.
It is a good nickname.
It reminds me of a dick.
You know, I never really thought about it, but pretty close.
Lucia just tilts her head like she is not very good at common. So it's like when that was said, it's like, what the hell does that mean?
A dick?
Did you say that?
Oh,
We're referring to the fact that my dick is also purple.
Yeah.
It's just a slightly darker shade of purple, you know, like the places where blood gathers in your body. And sometimes a lot of blood gathers there.
The thing for mating.
Oh, that thing.
Penis.
Yeah.
What's your best language?
She speaks in Jolt.
I don't know that one.
Bless
Yinric,
you.
Yinric,
Is
you're old
magic
as
still
hell.
gonna fuck me up?
You're old as hell.
Is your what gonna what?
Whoa.
Is magic still gonna fuck me up?
Yes.
Yes.
Probably. Yes.
I don't know. Nobody's cast a spell this morning.
I don't think it'd be wise. Let's check our water skins. What time is it?
Speaking of, if you didn't see my message in chat, you need to remove a ration
Yeah.
of water
Yeah.
and food.
Yippee.
And that was for yesterday. So remove another one for today.
Another one. Okay.
What is that
My number lock no work. There we
thing
go.
again?
I have 4 days of rations left.
I have a
Same.
bunch.
Oh, I got tons left.
Oh, by the
Yeah,
way,
I
you
have a
can
bunch.
hold control and roll any number up and down. Like for rations.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we need to get out of this temple,
I wouldn't have done it
preferably
either.
sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Hello, new person. You are, I guess, okay to come with us?
I'm sorry. Athelstan's bestie. I'm just like interrupting everybody. I'm Sly, Athelstan's bestie, Gordon's girlfriend.
I'm Gordon.
It's Minotaur boyfriend. As you can see, I am the queen of throwing shoes, and I will fight you if I have to. You're very small. I will win, probably.
I mean, we don't know what they can do.
But have you ever been hit by one of her shoes flying at you at 73 miles an hour?
No.
It hurts.
I
It
don't know.
does.
Babe, did you throw a shoe at me at any point?
I mean, if you're into that.
No.
No, I didn't think so.
I did throw an axe at you once, but
Oh, yeah,
not
that's
the
fine.
sharp side. You were
The
kind of
What the fuck are the two of you into? I don't want to know.
You were
You were
there.
there
I
for
was
that.
trying to stop the rage thing from happening and all of us getting murdered.
Oh, yeah, I was a little out of my noodle.
It's a good noodle.
Didn't even recognize me.
So we should take them along at least till we meet up with Chakuna.
Yeah, and keep an eye on.
Sure.
Keep an eye on them.
I agree. You're small.
Usually when someone crosses the mist, they don't appear in a forbidden temple.
That's why it's fucking weird.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You'll have to forgive me, Rajira, if that is your real name. But we're on edge.
They have
Ever heard of
trust
these-
issues.
You brought
Well,
him
Is
by a
the name I was
long
given?
bitch.
Say that again.
I am just I'm as confused as you are because my tribe has guarded an ancient temple for generations.
My insight
It
check.
has never opened before.
But have you been were
All
you
of a
brought here
sudden
by
it
a long
opened.
bitch?
So you decided to
No,
go
the
into
door
the.
to the
Into it?
One question at a time. Long
I think
bitch
it was the same
question.
question.
Were you brought here by a long bitch? Cause like
Oh yeah, I forgot that you call. Yeah, did you all hear that Sly called the bagman long bitch?
I was like, you better come back, you long bitch.
It was funny.
I
The
do not
bagman
know this
didn't
long ditch you speak of.
I'm trying not to laugh.
We can talk about this on the way out of the temple.
Yeah, let's
Gordon.
talk about it.
Will you please lead us out of here?
You got it, Captain?
Captain.
I'm not a captain anymore, but sure.
You act like it.
You do. Would you rather I call
Yeah.
you Mom?
That's weird.
Did your rank get rescinded? Because otherwise you're still captain.
Does it count if you quit?
I was gonna say, do you want to be captain? If you don't want to, you don't have to. Also, if you call Keli mom, that's my big sister, so that's a little weird. So technically that would make me your uncle, but also throws some question like, why am I best friends with your girlfriend?
Also, can we please just go?
Am I
I
the
just
weird
like-
uncle?
Going. Yes,
I
you
just
are.
like
Yeah, we're
lean in.
walking.
Yes,
Yes,
Athelstan.
we did.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Uncle Stan.
Uncle Stan.
Oh, great.
Sophia,
We're in
stop
Gravity
hurting
Falls.
them.
Gordon
Great, we're
leads the way.
When are we gonna run into Bill Cipher?
That keep you keep that fucking yellow triangle's name out your fucking mouth, you bitch.
Do we get out of here at least today?
You duality,
Yes.
you long ass bitch.
As you
Fuck
emerge
you
from the
long-ass
temple,
bitch.
as you emerge from the temple, you see that it is probably about midday, maybe a little afternoon. You also see that the entire area
On fire.
is covered with black ichor.
Of course.
Again.
Black rain.
This does not look healthy.
It's
Don't.
not. Try not to
It's
eat
not.
any of it.
Don't taste it. I make everybody duck down before we leave the actual threshold, and I check the skies for giant parrots.
You look
Or
up
spaceships.
and you see a cloaca open. No, I'm just kidding.
Yep. Knew that was coming.
So, with a new day-ish ahead of you and a new party member at your back, where do you head?
Closest shrine. I mean, temple. Shrine? Shrine.
Shrine.
But we should
That's
also
the one
probably
at the
try and get some food
east?
and water.
At this point, looking at your map, you are pretty much in between both.
Lovely.
Again,
Uh,
still?
Well,
You,
we had to double back,
yeah.
but we went up
we're
a
like-
switchback.
Literally in the middle of the map at the moment.
I say we go back the way we came. We already know the path. We go down to the water. We refill water. We hunt on the way as we walk, and we head towards the scars.
As you think of that plan aloud, Athelstan, you realize that there is a thin layer of that ichor on the water below.
Well, fuck me.
Well, we'll
You're
have to
still
keep
not
going.
my type, Misty.
Atlas has a bunch of water on them right now.
Yeah. I was gonna say though,
So-
I meant the totally not Balasisk lake. the
The-
pretty snake lake.
Sparkly Snake Lake. Yeah, you can go that way.
That's what I
Uh,
was meaning, that we were gonna double back that way. Sorry,
Gotcha.
but that water is
You are
fucked up.
above a
Got it.
river, yeah. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured that's what. Yeah. No. Grody. Let's go.
Nice.
where are you going, Fly?
Fucking nowhere, apparently.
Now, literally, we hear like the music. Do do do.
I don't know. I try to like
I
go
will
somewhere
say,
where-
at this point, as Sly tries to slip away for whatever purposes may be intended, you do see she is wearing a beautiful green cloak and a brass crown on her head.
I grab her by the cowl of the cloak and pull her close. Where are we going? What's the password?
And where did you get those?
Okay, good. She got those from the bag of holding that she was given by
Okay.
the bagman. Are you friends with the bagman now?
No, I hope not. Oh my
hope
god,
not.
no. Wait, maybe that would be a good friend to have.
At least not enemies.
Yeah.
Whatever. Let's go.
Like, not frenemies, that's our thing.
But yeah, anyway.
All right. So, which shrine are you headed to?
The scars.
Scars.
Stars.
I feel like we should
Scars?
go that way because I
That one's
don't.
more fun.
Well, how about that
Yeah,
actually
which
that's
one's
actually a good
easier?
point. How about you tell us, Yinric, in your infinite wisdom, now that you have your pages back in your brain, how about you tell us what would be not necessarily the safest way, but the somewhat least dangerous way? Where we can just get to the shrine.
Doesn't that also mean the safest out of the options?
Not necessarily
Yeah.
here in Valachan.
No, 'cause it might be like one large fight versus a whole whack ton of little ones.
What's at the scars?
A shrine.
Besides that, I
On the
swear
way
to
to
God,
the
I will rip your ears off myself.
And then
It's okay, they grow back.
Really?
I
Wait,
want to
really?
test that.
I
We
reach
did
out
lots
for
of
his ears.
science last night. Can we try that?
I reach out for his ears. Please? Really? Rip.
Oh, because he won't be able to hear then.
He'll have
Please,
ear holes. He just
Yinric,
won't have his flippy flops.
before I stab you with something very sharp and pointy,
I'm like trying to grab him
It's
by
okay.
the ears.
Bree said that last night.
This
What?
one
why
wouldn't
did
be
you stab
non-magical.
Yinric?
You were doing
I-
science.
I fist bump Breeze. I
You were doing science and you stabbed Yinric.
Yeah.
take out my
For
axe and I
science.
grab him and I reach out for
Oh.
his ear. Just
Yeah.
half of it.
Athelstan,
Just half
can
of
you
it.
not?
I want to see if it
No.
regrows.
So
We were wondering.
I gotta inform you guys of something.
Sure, go ahead.
This doesn't sound good.
He's magicless for
Yeah.
that.
I
So we're
have
not gonna
no
get hit by
magic.
lightning?
No, well, not from him.
Wow.
You have none at all?
Atlas, you're gonna be safe for once.
No, I have no magic. I expended all of my magic to resurrect Ulrich and Liliana across dimensions.
Is it gonna come back?
I don't know.
Aren't we not supposed to do magic right now anyway?
Yeah, kind of.
Before, but yes.
I mean, if we get in
Okay.
danger, we have
I don't know
to.
if it's completely burnt out or if it just needs to heal.
Well, we'll burn that bridge down when we get to it, okay? How about that?
That's not how
So-
the phrase goes.
So I
Are you sure
Stab.
with this group?
Breeze, sorry.
so then I stabbed him because we were wondering if he still had his other abilities, like
His imperviousness to
his
every blow
imperviousness
that
to
has dealt him.
mundane- Yeah, to
Yes, that
mundane
one.
weapons, and if he could still transform into his panther thing, and if he, yeah, that's about it.
And the results of
Anybody
your science
who's-
experiment?
Still impervious, still changes.
Just no magic.
When Breeze said panther thing, anybody looking at Razira would see her ears like twitch.
Aren't tigers big?
Tigers, yes.
Are you making fun of her because she's short?
No, I'm just curious.
You gotta let
There's a
Sly have
reason.
some fun. She's been the shortest one for forever.
Yinric's
Yinric.
been here the whole time.
Yeah, but Yinric
Who's
doesn't
Yinric?
count.
The whole time.
Apparently, I don't count for anything.
Yeah. Who the fuck are you?
I gave you the position of annoying talking animal. Is that not good enough for you?
No.
Fine, nobody
Okay,
laugh at
we're
what's
still on
funny.
the side of a fucking cliff, aren't
I
we?
thought that we're fucking walking and like we pull up our wellies and we wade through the ichor as we're walking.
I
Okay.
climb up Athelstan, like, ew, no.
Back to the original question, Yinric. You know that obviously there are threats and danger regardless which way you take. Ultimately, the sleepless forest is probably more dangerous to cross. However, you will have a steady stream of water and trees to climb and hide in, essentially. The route to Kiru Island is a little easier in the sense that if you had a boat, you could go down the Arumba River without issue.
I mean, I could turn into a whale.
Arumbaba River, apologies. That would bring you out onto the Sangui Cove, which you can then go all the way across to the Kiro Island. You know that there are a couple of wrecked ships on the beaches. Best to steer clear of them.
Hear me out. We climb higher than the birds. And then we
I'm actually
get revenge.
When Sly says climb higher than the birds, Razira's looking for a very large tree.
You do
Just
see
one
a lot
You
of
wouldn't- you had to be there.
very
out for the
large trees
cloaca.
around.
Watch out for the
Oh.
cloacas.
Heading toward the scars would be the most fun route we could take.
How do you
I
define
don't know
fun?
that word means what you think that it means there, sir, but continue.
There's a reason they call it the Sleepless Forest.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
We were in it.
Yeah, you
No, we
just
weren't.
We
You're on
passed
the
through it.
the outside of it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's a reason it's called the Sleepless Forest.
And that reason is what?
Usually, if you sleep, you die.
We will never sleep because sleep is for the weak. Bring me to
Something
Horizon.
big will
Okay.
always eat you. It's the most fun to hunt in, though.
There's. Okay.
All right, we can put it to a vote then. I say go for the scars. Because
I
I'm
agree
not.
with the scars.
Because for one thing, I would rather face the Sleepless Forest than that fucking Kraken again.
George?
Yes.
I like to be told.
Or the ghost ship that's probably still pretty pissed at me.
Yeah, I'm more worried about her than I am about George.
Athelstan, you know that the ghost ship... Sorry, Sly. Athelstan, the ghost ship is cemented to the Sea of Sorrows. It cannot go elsewhere.
But the Sea of Sorrows goes everywhere.
Yes, but it can only
As you
remain
understand.
within the seas.
So he does know that? Okay.
Yes, it cannot go to another named body of water.
Gotcha. Well, I'm not okay. Well, never mind. The ghost ship will not make it here. But who knows about George? What the fuck is flapping? It's red. Oh, it's the bag.
Bag.
It
Well, why don't we go back to the Jeweled Basilisk,
we have to
whatever
double
the
back
fuck
anyway.
that stupid lake is named.
Shiny.
Go back
Elysis.
there and start there.
We need the water anyway. Let's go.
Okay. You make your way along the path that you've already traveled, following the slowly fading scars left behind by the bagman that become lighter and lighter the further you travel.
I'm keeping an eye on Razira the whole time, as much as I can.
Okay.
Not like the whole time, that where I would be detrimentally putting myself in danger, but like, I don't want that. She's small and cute and everything, but I ain't letting that thing behind me.
All
I
right.
feel like
As we're
the
walking-
minute we lose Zira in the brush somewhere, Atlas is just like, no, you can ride on my back.
Absolutely. So, Razira, you are able to ride on Atlas's back should you choose.
The centaur.
No, I think she'd probably be running back and forth, looking around, because
Sniffing all the things.
She's trying to figure out where the. Yeah,
We're just walking. It's just like,
Has
like
the
a tennis
zoomies,
match. Like a tennis match.
right? Just across the path in front
Yeah.
of us.
You see,
And you do note
Athelstan had
that
pupils.
Razira moves very, very quickly.
Yeah, obviously.
It's like watching a table tennis match.
Yeah.
Sly, what were you
it's
going to
like
say?
all of a sudden.
It's gone. Okay.
I like to be tall,
Oh, it
so I
was-
bring where bestie goes.
I was gonna say, like, she'll run ahead like freaking 80 to 160 feet, just stop for 6 seconds, and then run back, and then run forward again, like dashing, and then randomly stopping, and then coming
Okay.
back.
So, Athelstan, you don't need to worry about Razira being behind you because she is always in front of you.
Yeah.
And-
his tail is like whipping back and forth.
Yeah. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
With Athelstan really trying to defy the urge to chase what is running away from him.
I support you, bestie.
If he had pupils, they would be like, "Wah."
Tray dilated. Alrighty, so we are going to rate somebody, but thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Congratulations again to Liz for winning the Big Gay Basket. I'm going to send a shirt to Eli. Actually, you know what? If you can... No, I already sent everything to you. Yeah, I'll just send you a shirt and then you send it out.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might as well just send everything here.
And then let me know how much it is because you're not paying for that. Because she's in England. No.
It's cheaper than sending shit to you.
Annoying.
Now,
I do
kids,
that on the regular.
if we can't play nice, we can't play together.
Oh, okay. Well, we are going to raid somebody, so stick around for that. You can use your platinum pieces during any of our campaign plays to help or hinder the party or the DM. And we will catch you on the next one. Bye. If the outro will work.